take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Trying to create good field position. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looking for some space. It's Young. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll run it from the gun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with the first sack of the game.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Here's the return now from midfield. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Clark. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that track route and picks up a first down.
The Gamecocks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback still with the football. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Back to throw. It's Thomas. Looking right. This one caught. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Running out of time in the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it again. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. He's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. Past the 50. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. But after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pass. It's Thomas. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Moves out of the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity Kirk to take a shot here.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Gamecocks keep the football on the move.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It'll be second down now.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Here's the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the deep...
It's a fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. The pass is incomplete. That's a fake field goal fail. So the gamble does not pay off, and you might regret passing up the 3 points. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass. It's Thomas. Tries the right with a quick throw. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Gilbert. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Inside deal now from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Thomas. The back makes the grab, but the QB led him out of bounds. Incomplete, brings up 4th down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. 4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Finally tackled down to 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after 3. That was a solid run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out, brings up a big 3rd and goal.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he chops it on 4th down.
Here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But
got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Thomas. Nice grab. It's Gilbert. Brought down quickly. A short gain gets them 2 yards closer to the marker. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Fleming. He's in the clear. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Ball handed off. They can't stop him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down. They're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They're going to run it. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, South Carolina. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football,
it's blocked. He'll scoop it up. Pass midfield. Pass past the 30. Crosses the 10 and takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
Well, Chris, that's something you're not going to see very often. A lot of people may not know the rule here, but this is a blocked PAT and a live ball. The offense does a great job of picking it up, and somehow they get 2 points in avoiding disaster.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Thomas. With the catch, it's Smith. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down, but time is running out. Looking for a man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. The 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. He takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Thomas. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. chuck it again. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back to the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Lets it go on the move. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Comes a first down pass attempt. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Notre Dame. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
How about the safety here, just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback play for him.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half, a chance for just a couple more plays. The handoff, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Here's a first and 10 play. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Gamecocks will have first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Over the middle. It's Clark.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Back in motion now. Back to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Cooper. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the completion made. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
We got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go out.
They're 0-2 on previous fourth down attempts. We'll see if the third time is a charm. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Pulls it in. It's Gilbert. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Thomas. That's caught. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Lets it go quickly. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking for a deep completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. What an amazing comeback here.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Going for his running back. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Offense makes their way on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hears it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He breaks loose at the 40. The junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on the run.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Cooper. Has a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Very long, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Gamecocks are in the red zone now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Going again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. He's got it right through the end zone. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Ballers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. First play of the drive now on the 25. To throw, it's Thomas. The sure hands, it's Gilbert. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You've got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
We're going to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Gilbert. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Ready to defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last two fourth down attempts. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stop there for no gain. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it rip. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. And the Gamecocks come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Locates the tight end is complete.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Rolling off play action. Makes the grab on the move. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Now the line to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. First down and more. He's still on it. He bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. It's an important first down on that running play. He'll run it here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. To the air, it's Thomas. It's the running back in the flat. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Direct snap to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Notre Dame. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He steps up at the 2, so close to a pick 6. Tremendous play.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to scramble. Took contact on the throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare before this continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. offense trots back onto the field here. Scanning the field, it's Thomas. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route or
the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Contact as he threw it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, they just had to go to this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Hands it off from the gun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting.